Hello and welcome back to Crafting Corner. This is Kat. In today's episode, you're watching me do the second set of the Big Twist Varsity Green for the second rainbow blanket that I'm working on. This one consists of 4 rounds and is about 8 minutes long. In the last video, first video for the green, I talked about suicide and abandonment. And in this one, I kind of wanted to talk about something different because I realized as I was driving home from the farmer's market today, just exactly how different my life was this year from a year ago. So my birthday's coming up really soon. And I've been able this summer to do some volunteer work with a wonderful group of people. They are phenomenal people. And I get the opportunity every other Saturday to interact with people within my community and vendors that sell goods and produce, and some of their produce there is I have not had any negative remarks about any of the vendors that I have purchased anything from. That's not to say that they don't have off days. The world has off days. But the ladies and gentlemen that work at this farmer's market, and the others that work at this farmer's market, because I don't know anybody's pronouns. I've never asked. So it's not fair to assume ladies and gents without including other people. I just made that completely and totally awkward. But the people that work the farmer's market that I volunteer at every other Saturday are amazing people. Again, I've never encountered any negative product or produce or, most people show up with good attitudes because they want to sell their stuff. They are excited to be a part of the market. They're excited to, do things for their community and be a part of their community. And, you've got people from all different walks of life, all different age ranges, all different backgrounds. The people there are just phenomenal. And if you get a chance to go to your local farmer's market, wholeheartedly recommend it. The produce there is nothing like what you'll find at the grocery store. Yes, you'll find some of the same products. However, the quality, you can't beat the quality when it comes to fresh produce. You just can't. No, it doesn't last as long. Which is why it doesn't last as long in my house either, because it just tastes so good. Like, I got squash and bacon that's phenomenal. The bacon there is phenomenal. Like, uncured, not as salty, just cooks better too. Like, if you're having issues with the cooking with the bacon, go find yourself a local farmer's market that sells bacon. It's a little bit more expensive, but man, it's worth it. Hands down, wholeheartedly worth it. And as I'm talking about this, I'm even sounding like I am privileged with the fact that I can go do this at a farmer's market and not have to worry about, pack of bacon, $9 at the farmer's market versus, $5 or $6 at Walmart. And, you've got, looking at the factors, yes, it's a little bit more expensive, but you're funding the farmer's time, you're funding the butcher's time, you're really just having a really amazing meat product that you can't find at a grocery store on any level. Like, you take a mass market like Oscar Mayer versus a homegrown farmer who took the time to get to know the animals and everything like that. It's just, there's nothing to it. Like, there is nothing negative that I could say about any of the produce that I've ever gotten from any of the vendors at the farmer's market. And I realize that I'm repeating myself on that one, but it's the truth. You go to a farmer's market, I go to a farmer's market to experience the people, to experience the atmosphere, to be around, good quality produce that in a former part of my life, I never would have gotten that opportunity to do. I never would have taken the time to have that opportunity to do. I have always loved farmers markets. I think you get some of the best from farmers markets. I think I've had like one or two negative experiences with farmers markets, but there's nothing that I would say about a farmer's market that isn't in some way positive. Like when we used to do the farmer's market at USDA where I used to work, they used to have fresh kettle corn. And like you knew farmer's market day because you'd see people with buckets, you'd see the line around the corner for the kettle corn. Like it was great. And I got the opportunity to every week or every other week take $8 and go get a bucket of popcorn. And that was my snack for a week. Like I would go get cold brew coffee. That's the first place I ever had cold brew coffee. And I would put that with Premier Protein shakes. And it was phenomenal. Like that's how I used to get through my Uber and my Lyft shifts was with the cold brew coffee that I would pick up from the farmer's market, throw some protein, Premier Protein in as the creamer, and just call it a day, call it a night. And, you know, this was before Scarlett, so this was before my daughter, so 5 or 6 years ago. Like, that's how I used to get through my nights. And without the farmer's market being there and without that cold brew coffee, I was probably stopping at the grocery store or stopping at a 7-Eleven and, you know, supporting quote unquote local business. But at the same time, if you're supporting a local farmer's market, you're supporting your local economy that way too. So there's a lot of factors that go into farmers markets and just economics that people just don't think about. And I get the privilege of sitting back and thinking about it because I'm not out there driving or working all the time to make ends meet. Like that is where my life is right now. And yeah, I'm going to be struggling. There's going to be days where I'm going to struggle. And I'm not saying that I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, but I am blessed to be able to have found an opportunity with amazing people that I get to enjoy every other weekend, or sometimes every other weekend. Like August is a little bit wonky for that, but again, I get to record videos, I get to go to the farmer's market, I get to work, I get to have a happy and healthy kid that you guys will see throughout the videos. And life is great. Like life is great. So I hope you guys are having a great life too. If you're not, hopefully you can find a silver lining today. And thank you guys for watching.